Tonight, Amanda Knox, who was jailed, then cleared of murder, now convicted of slander in a retrial for accusing another of the killing. She arrived at an Italian court today for the first time in 13 years. After the stunning judgment, the Seattle native wiped away tears and embraced her husband. Handed a 3-year jail sentence she will not serve after already wrongly spending 4 years behind bars.
She's extremely upset about this outcome of the decision.
Back in 2019, she told NBC News' Lester Holt she was hoping to move past the guilty or innocent label.
I wonder if people would care about my experience beyond whether or not they think I'm guilty or innocent.
This was Amanda Knox, aged 20, hours after her roommate was murdered in the idyllic town of Perugia. Meredith Kircher was found half naked with almost 40 stab wounds. Her real killer served a 13-year jail sentence. But in emotional evidence today, Amanda Knox told the court of her interrogation by Italian police without a lawyer. When I couldn't remember the details, one of the officers gave me a little smack on the head and shouted, "Remember, remember," she said. And then I put together a jumble of memories and the police made me sign a statement. Her early statements included accusing Patrick Lumumba, who was jailed for weeks despite having an alibi.
What's your next step? Will you appeal?
We have a right of appeal.
Amanda Knox's lawyer said she was too upset to talk publicly today. What she described in court as a nightmare may not be over yet. Lester?
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.